Hey guys, it's only me, Drobium77. Right, so I thought I haven't actually shown anybody my workplace as it is. I don't know if you know, well, most of you know I started a new job and it's literally my ideal job, and I'm still kicking myself months later thinking that I've actually got the thing. But I've not shown you around the site yet, so I thought I'll give you a brief tour, and it's a big site. Yep, so what we're basically doing, I'm working for a charity called People in Action. We give work to, or sort of work with people with learning difficulties or autism, or, you know, basically people like that who have a bit of a hard time. And we sort of grow plants with them and help them achieve their goals and things. It's called horticultural therapy. And if it's anything as good I feel when I'm doing this job, then it's obviously doing a lot of good work for them. But anyway, so I thought I'd start you in here. This is the tunnel, the only tunnel that we've actually got earth in, so we can grow stuff straight into the ground. Here we've got broad beans. Now these were sown in about October, November, so we can get a really early crop. I wish you could smell just how nice it smells in here at the minute. It's fantastic. These flowers are so fragrant, and they're really pretty actually up close. Look at that, beautiful jet black and white. How cool. In between those we've got this stuff which is called kohlrabi. It's a bit like a cabbagey cross turnipy type thing. Forms a bulb at the base there, which is edible, but the leaves are edible too, and they're a lot sweeter than cabbage. In between there we've got a row of peas, which are absolutely flowering their bums off at the minute. Beautiful flowers. Don't think they smell. I thought they did. But in case you're wondering, all these bottle things are to stop people from poking their eyes out when they bend down to look at plants and things. In between the rows, although we've harvested a lot, we've had not cauliflowers, lettuce, which look really healthy at the minute actually. Okay. Then another row of peas, a row of experimental carrots, just to see how well these do. They're very, very slow. It's been sort of months since we put these in. It must have been November. Another row of peas, more kohlrabi. And then here we have cauliflowers. Here's Sable, my doggy. Come on, move out of the way, you. Go over there. Go, move. Yep. So we're trying cauliflowers inside, because if we can get a really early crop it will be fantastic. In between the cauliflowers we've got, as a cash crop, some radishes, which you can see are pretty cool at the minute. Ah, look at that. They're perfectly edible. Can't remember the variety. On the trolley here we got tomorrow's work, which is putting in some of these weird variety of potatoes. Some of these are actually blue potatoes. This one's called salad blue, and the flesh inside's sort of purpley blue. It's fantastic. Right, the door's blown off because we've had really bad gales over the past few hours. Out here we're building a composting area. Everything's sort of very much ongoing at the minute. It's not complete in the least. So as you can see, we've used old pallets and recycled wood, and we've got the compost going really well. That's been going for about 3 or 4 weeks now. This area down here is, this area sort of from about there to there, where the dog is, there to there, is going to be an orchard. And we've got really rare varieties of trees. We've got some where there's only 4 in the entire country, apple trees, as well as pears, plums, and everything else in between. The far back bit here is going to be the herb beds, because all the food we grow here, I haven't explained, all the food we grow here is going to be taken up to the cafe at the top end, and they're going to make all the food, so it's going to be really freshly prepared food and vegetables and stuff, and they're going to get through a lot of herbs. Along here we have the big carrot bed. This is carrots and parsnips. It's been dug over and covered up for a long while. It's just rain, fun. as you can see, this is sort of one of the bigger chunks of the area. I'm really hoping you're not getting too much wind. We've got a bed here. These are onions, and then garlic, some early broccoli, and I think it's cabbage, some more onions, onions, shallots here. We've inherited a heck of a lot of pots, which is fantastic. This area we're not quite sure what we're going to do with it, but we'll find a thing. There's some stuff we've already got growing, so I'm trying to do this a bit quickly. This is where they used to hang all the hanging baskets for the entire borough, which I don't know. We're not quite sure what we're going to do with this. We have 3 tunnels along here, and they're pretty torn up because of the wind, so all these have got to be redone. As you can see, big hole in there, big mess on the floor. We're getting there though. The worst tunnel though is actually the biggest, which is annoying, and that's this one. Now, as you can see, it's a huge tunnel. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bays long, I think, and it's enormous, and there's no roof. Right, so through here we have what we're calling the Propagation Tunnel, which is sort of coming along pretty well. We've got hanging baskets with strawberries and tomatoes, which are going to be for our own use. All kinds of things growing on this bed here, which we've actually made from scratch from recycled wood. Peas, more peas here. This is an experimental area where we're going to be growing, what should I say? We're going to be growing sort of stuff in straw bales. I don't know, I couldn't remember the word straw bales, but so we've got tomatoes here, which are going to be ready to be planted. Over here, this is a propagator where we got tons and tons of seeds and veg and God knows what else. You have to excuse the mess, we had a busy day yesterday. So you come out this side, one of the original glass houses. That sky is really black, it's going to peer down in a minute. More tunnel space along here. This is part of the orchard as well, these trees. Through here, another big tunnel. This side's just starting to fall to bits, as you can see, so it's not especially clean. Potting area through here, and this is relatively clean. These are the scarecrows we're making for the allotment end. This place out here is going to be the shop. So this glass house, when it's up and running again, we're going to have houseplants at the far end. This end's going to be for sales, bedding, sort of normal sort of garden century type plants and things like that. Out here we have the cafe, which is shut today, but I've just come in to do the watering. I've got a few plants for sale out here. Hopefully we're going to expand this quite drastically over the next few weeks. The wind's blowing everything down, which is annoying, and my commute in the morning. Oh god, this bed's gone a bit crappy. The rain's knocked all the flowers down, but it's not too bad. And out there we have the park, and that is a beautiful view. Beautiful. And I walk through this place every day on the way into work. So there you have it, my workplace. Possibly the best job I'm ever going to have, and coupled with the biggest challenge I'm ever going to have. The sky is going black as pitch over that way. I'm not going to walk into that, so I'm going to leave it here. So if you've got any questions, just give me a shout and I'll answer them. So here's my workplace. Thank you for watching. Bye.